kind of the thumb pressing in general. You give a different stretching already. You do pressure point already and then point, and then you go to the back energy line. The back energy line in this technique, as a lot of things happen in this one, is about sometimes people lay down too long with the arm. If they get numb, or we call the ants around, because the block is artery and everything. Okay, and the first one, what you're gonna do here, you can palm first. 105, his thumb first, but better is you palm first. Okay, how to do with this kind of thing is about, you also can tell to the client, put the hand, this one, under the back, behind the back too. Yes, and make the pectoral muscles open, and then put this pillow as 45 degrees, like this. One support the chest, one support the head. So, chest is open from the other side, get stretched, no block the artery, no numb in the hand, and the chest is 45 degrees, one of the best way to do. And then when you palm before number 105, you sitting down is around one palm away. The back also tell you left or right. You can see from when you're sitting between lower back and shoulder, the end of scapula will tell you which hand first. Because if you put this hand, center of you is here, this can tell you left or right. If I go over this, you see what I palm? Burn. If I use this hand, palm this one, burn. Because they have curve. So that's why I use this hand like this, palm in here. And you see, it's stable. One. You don't have to force the client to stay like this. And then two. And then I change three. And then I move a little bit because the curve is 4. See? No burn skin. And come back here a little bit like 3. And then 2. And then 1. 3 to 5 round. And then you use the thumb press. Okay, thumb press, as I told you, also the same. This one responds with this hand. So I use this hand first. You can feel this is the end of the top of iliac crest going down straight parallel with the shoulder, and move down a little bit, about one thumb after iliac crest, cross like this, and then start next to this one, S1L5. So you put this thumb first. This is a major one of this side, and you use this thumb press. Okay, next one next to my palm. Okay, on the way back you can work in between like this. And then now I go more about one more thumb. Now next one, already upper the scapula, I change the hand. And I'm not burn skin. She can feel it's perpendicular with her back. And then go here until on the top of scapula. That means about T1 on the top of the scapula here, and you move a little bit like this. On the way back, okay, on the way back you work in between, because when you press here, radiation already like open like this already. Okay, in here. Now change the hand. Work one line also complete. Okay, because this one is where the tunnel of the nerve system come out. Anyway, you will open that tunnel, which is where always have a hernia or decompress to the nerve. So you can work in here about 3 to 5 rounds with exhale. Yeah, move a little bit, also feel perpendicular with the body. This is the most important, not burn the skin. Can you use elbow? You can do, if you know where its location. Okay. If you use elbow, I can show you also how to do. Okay, you want to use elbow? Actually, not really elbow. It's almost elbow, but it's more into the forearm, less than the point from the bone. Okay. If someone will use elbow, how to do? I have to do like this? No. Everything X cross. When you sit, you see, I'm X cross this direction. See, I'm X cross this direction, and I hit this.
Half, and then you switch hands, and then you switch. Yeah.
Yes, you can do this way. I just sit, and I just like this. So you see, your direction this way. See, but your elbow in this direction. See, this one, and your arm this direction of the shoulder, but you are going this way. So you tap in here, and you just stay. You are perfect in gravity. Okay, and if you want to do like this, you're facing to the same direction, to this way, but the angle this way. So
Change in the middle of the back.
yeah, it's just like diagonal because the X cross. So you can feel the weight is go from this to this, but my arm cross this to this. Always in the direction. You see, you tap. If you like this, you drop this, but if you like this, you hit this come up or support by your pillow, and you just stay one palm away and just like, yeah, like this. So you're very stable in life, and then you work. Yeah, not work like this. Turn your neck and everything. Okay, so this is the way how to do in this. Okay, 56 is the palming, one of the technique to palming on the back also, but not in the upper back, in the other side. And how to sit, very important too. You don't sit straight, you one palm away from this and facing into opposite shoulder like angle. And when your hand put down here, you see, my palm is angled this way, and then you palm like this. Okay, this technique of the palming down there. Palming and try to stretch the muscle out from the spine. Okay, put it down with the gravity a little bit like this. See, a little to opposite shoulders until come up to rhomboid and scapula here in between, and come up here, finish on the top of scapula. Done. 105.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't use here also like line 2 in the back?
Huh?
Like when in what situation you using line 2 of the back?
No, this is palming only. This is palming technique.
Speak about what you did before. When you did line 1, and
Yes.
when you use line 1 and when you use line 2 in the back course.
It's depend on you. Depend on you. If you work on line 1 like this, line 2 is up here. Line 2 is up here. What will happen if your people think you work on the rib cage? Okay. If you work on line 1, this is like tunnel, like the pipe when the water come out from the center. If line 1 is blocked, line 2 will not respond anything. Like a nerve compress, the people get numb in the leg.
So one has to be open.
Yeah, one have to be open. The major is Ita Pingala is the biggest one, and become to be smaller, and then go already to the front of the chest. This is general energy is come out of the nervous system we can call. If line 1 is not open, line 2 will not open, line 3 will not open. Because a lot of people, when they have, like when you broke the spine, the compress like this, people have a problem. Or even people have like a ball, like fat of the ball stuck in between behind, like someone have on the skin. They stuck here after the operation, the nerve get damaged a little bit, and then sometimes they feel numb for 3 months, 6 months. But after recover, because in this area, it's very a lot of power come out from here. It means system of sensitivity. So if line 1 not open, line 2 will not open. So pay attention.
So did you thumb line 1?
Line 1.
And you palmed line.
No,
the other side.
this one is for your left side shoulder.
Because honestly, it felt like there was just a lot of pressure going down, bending my spine towards.
Yes. Because this one, okay, this one is your left hand side, and when I palm this one, this is the right hand side.
Yeah.
This is palming technique for when you're working in this position. But if you don't want to work like this, you're just sitting down and work like this. But problem is too low for your wrist. That's why he teach how to palm on the back a little bit like this, okay? And also, benefit of this is also like try to move the muscle out a little bit from the spine, because when the muscle here are too tight, it's gonna move the spine out, compressed together on one side. That's why the people is like this, and they get compressed on the spine. We have to move this out to make them expand. Okay, one of the other extra benefit of how to palming on the other side of the shoulder, of the arm, of the back. So this side, okay. So when you flip the other side, I'm gonna work this side is the same of this side, also double. Okay, you work like this or you lean like this, and then you can do thumb. You sit down the same. When you move back a little bit, maybe lengthen palm, and then you start the same from this side. You see, my hand here, my thumb press. One, this is palm. Two, three, four, no skin burn at all, and five. Okay, and on the way back, in between. Okay. On the way back, you work in between. You don't need to work, it's like thumb after the thumb like this. And then change, always. Okay. If you feel too complicated to change, it's okay. But to make yourself more perfection, to keep very deep in a massage, and this is the best way I can guiding you for that. Okay, so you can work around 3 rounds. Is the best way to open a soft, medium, and firm. As you like. Okay, like this.
There is different benefits from line 2 to line 3, or the same benefit?
The same. Same. You got the same muscle. Yeah. You got the same muscle run up, so it's the same. But the leg is different, arm different. Okay.
So it's not so used to make both lines. To do a lot the first line.
Yes, yes. The first line is better because the first line in Thai massage we call Icha Pingala, moon and sun. That means balance left and right side. Icha left, Pingala right. That means spine.
Lakata?
Huh?
You take Lakata in the India?
I think so. But Ita Pingala, you know, that is from India anyway. It's from the Ayurveda. Okay. Okay.
That is like
Yeah.
It's
If
kind
you
of
want to
better
know
than
why it's work well,
when you're in
wake
the
up
front
in the morning,
because
you
your
feel
head's
I'm not awake, and you do proud pose to stretch the spinal, you know, flip over the head many times, and you stretch the spine, you stretch each time in the major. Yes, you're awake after that because you activate the nerve system. That's awakening, and you balance. You not feel it. This is it happening, and consciousness is sumana. So that is mean all the spine. That's why 2 leg exercise is very good for the back and also good for make the body more conscious. Consciousness means awake body.
2 leg exercise, you don't do some again back problem.
Back problem is you can do. It depends on what condition. If the condition like the hernia or something, is better not to work like that.
so just now you are turning the second side, like the right side.
This is her right side.
Yeah, but before you turn the left side.
Which one?
when you did the tumbling was on this side.
Yes, because this one is the upper, this the lower.
So when you do the padding like
Yes,
this, it's
because
the
I have
lower.
because I have no chance to do this. Because if I do this, you see,
Yeah, I
my
know.
wrist.
I
Yes,
know.
if I do like this, I can do like this, and I change the handles, I can do also. But the problem is comfortable or not. Yeah, but like this is easy and comfortable.
But for the tumbling,
The thumbing is the same.
the
This,
same line.
see, okay, because of burn.
Yeah,
here. And this one you change.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
But
yes.
also the outside line.
Yeah. That's it. Okay. So now we go for this. Done. The back is complete, like activate the nerve system. Then you can put the client hands back to the front. Okay. Now we go to the scapula working. Okay, scapula working the way how to sit is also very important where to sit. You don't hurt your back. First, you sit down. Okay, you sit down like this. When you want to work on scapula, you should know where your knee is. Your knee, you see the scapula running down to here, the end, the lowest one. Your knee in line, and then you're facing to the shoulder like this. About 1 thumb. You see your angle. You cross like this. Then you work easy like this. If you like this, twist yourself and oh my goodness, how I can do. If you work like this, it's So because scapula also not straight, it's an angle. The way angle like this. So you see, angle is always the same. So you sit like this and angle a little bit just here. If you want to support, this is the best way. Then how to do? This one, you put the arm crossing the body like this, okay? Or someone, I don't want the arms touching the body like this. You can rest the arm behind and you hold from the front. And also try and feel free. Because someone is a big muscular and arms big, arms long, I work like this. It's also, wobbling and sometimes it's twist the elbow. So you can rest like this, nothing wrong, but I show you in the picture. You rest like this, you hold from the corner of the pectoral muscle, where I make X cross on the top, on the upper right side. You hold the shoulder like this, you see your hand, middle finger, always cover on the corner of the shoulders here. Okay? And then you make extra rotation by this one. Also very important how big of rotation someone. Okay, so when you make roll forward, you see this her arm. When you roll forward, you can see behind her arm will be in front of the ear. When you rotate back, the front will be behind the ear. See? Behind. And then this one back. And when you lift up, below the ear, maximum. This is nice rotation or movement of the shoulder, not like how big I can want to do and you feel like, oh, but it's a problem with my neck. So when you know about this, you're easy to understand the motion of how big the shoulder can go approximately. When I lift up, I can see this one touch the ear, and when I roll back, my hand here behind the ear. When I put this one forward, this one in front of the ear. See, that's why I'm, like this. See, I put that. See, top, behind, top, back. Okay, like this. 1, 2, 3, and when reverse, 1, 2. You should know also this is nice rotation. 3, and then when you want to work on the scapula, don't force the thumb to the scapula. Let scapula open, then you put the thumb on. How to do? Start from the lower part of scapula, roll her forward a little, because if you do like this, you have to bow your shoulder. You can fold her forward a little bit, just for making like this. And then you can put the hand right, not on below the leg. It's difficult. Or if you feel, oh, I hurt my back, can I sitting like this? You can do. You see, I'm facing to the opposite shoulder. And I rest my hand and I tap my heel just for stable, or you stop for a little bit but of you stable. And then you put the thumb here and then you roll the shoulder external. And you see the scapula come to your thumb. And you put the thumbs in. Not this. This is very forced. So use the movement to help the thumbs in. She get the movement and she get the space. And you can put the thumb in. This we call soft activate. Someone know rhomboid. Okay. Yeah, you're working just low to up to down like this.
You want your fingers like inside or
Inside, inside the scapula, under scapula.
this direction or
No, under like this. If you go this direction, you hit the rib cage. So you roll.
okay, now.
Yes, you roll like this and you press in. Okay. He used finger, it's the same benefit. Okay. The finger press the same. You touch, circle, and let them in. And you can rub soft, medium, and firm. It's the same. It's not like hold and press in like this. This is. It feel like too much. Like I try to get into the body and the client block. Make a roll. Okay, and this one is scapula, and then you keep a little bit relax the arm.
I have a small question.
Yes.
Because I used to do the first one you do is one leg over, and I feel very comfortable.
Which
This
one?
one you cannot do like this.
You can,
With
you can.
because I like to do like this, so it's why I'm
Yes,
asking.
yes,
Yeah.
no problem. You
Yeah.
can,
Okay.
you can. You see, he's sitting like this. He can.
Yeah, I like this pose.
Yes,
like this
yes.
one. Yeah.
There's no problem to sit crossover. The sit
Because I feel like
crossover.
less bend and yeah.
If you
So-
sit crossover, the same thing. You sit down, okay, like this, and facing the feet, angle as well. Angle like this, not like this. This you twist your hip. You go like this, and you rest the arm here,
Yeah.
and then you work like this. Okay, like this. Also the same, similar. Okay, anything that you can use. Okay, so no problem to put the leg crossover. Just the way how to. The most important is about how to perform and you safe and you work correctly. Not you be here. I like, but you still like. It doesn't work. It's always circle. Yes, and if you want to stretching, just hold. Okay, the arm here, interlock the finger, a little bit tractions up, inhale up, see
And
stretching,
you
sternocleidomastoid.
don't use the hip to pull back because in the beginner Isaac teach us like this to pull with the hip also.
Which one? No, this one is feel like you
Ah, okay. Yeah.
like this. Don't do. Cannot do this. Like you're gonna roll in banana bowl like this. You don't supposed to do. This one open at the edge of trapezius, sternocleidomastoid, and the scalene. If someone know, it's either way neck muscle. The way is stable. Yeah, it's easy to say. The neck is look like when you put the stick into the ball, you know, and they're stable around. Like you make a tent, like this, and the ball is on the top. Yeah, so that is kind of, if one or the other not stable, the neck is not move very good. Flexion, extension, rotate, flexion, extension is away from here. So how to do? You hold the shoulder like this, okay? First, you tractions up a little bit. Exhale, pull down. Okay? Not just like this. It's a little bit strong, you know? At least you hold and a little bit like inhale, like up a little bit. Exhale, tractions back. I tuck my heel because I want stable. If I flat, I slide. So, like this, inhale up. Create a space first and exhale, pulling down. Okay, inhales up, exhale down. Okay, and then when you work on the SCM or sternocleidomastoid, so when you work on this, hand not supposed to over than this area or over than the ear, the whole of the ear, because this one is artery in front of sternocleidomastoid. So when you work with 110, it's kind of stretching the base of the scalp. So you put a hand like this, okay? The same thing, put a hand like this, but he hold the hand and stretch forward like this. So you can hold the shoulder, it's easy to do. So you put the palm like this and you scoop forward, not just force, it's burn. So you hold like this, inhale, exhale, you scoop forward and you stretch.
This is for neck problem? When you use this for neck problem?
As a stretching, okay, the neck problem like what, like cannot turn.
You do it also in a normal massage or only?
In normal massage you can do, but neck problem about clicking, about migraine, it came from the shoulder. So you need to release the shoulder first before you do this.
So you first push a little bit this one and then the other one?
Yes.
Okay.
You feel? See, I don't put like this. It lock, right? So I get angle. You see my angle always the same direction of my feet. I go like this way, scoop and track, not just go. See? Scoop, you see my hand, push forward and then scoop and then go. Like when you do with the thumb, scoop and go. Okay. If you want to work with the thumb 112, 113 the same, single hand or both hand is the same, but make sure the head is turned right away. And then when you do with first thumb or double thumb is the same, biking, by put the thumbs like this under the base, not here, here not touch. After this tendon, don't touch. Behind this tendon, go. Okay, and what you do, you put the thumb like this, you press down a little bit and scoop and push forward like this. Bring it back.
Forward you push.
Yes, the same thing, scoop and push forward. So only on one side.
This is like pressure point number 3 in the...
Number 3, number 5, number 6. 5, 6, 3. Okay?
All along the...
Yeah, temporal muscle, middle of the eyes, in front of the tear duct to the nose. The tear duct here, to the nose. Because next to the spine is always run like this. And the middle, run like this. And the side, run like this. So they follow like this with the fascia muscle. So next to this, temporal, because close to here. Okay, like this, close to here. And the center, close to the like this. And then here, down to the tendons like 0.3. So here, push. 1, 2, you can use both thumb, it's okay. And 3. And then number 114, you're working on the temporal muscle. So on top here they have a little curve next to the eyebrow. Yes, this is where the muscle go. Okay, this is called temporal muscle. Yeah, very lean, you don't feel anything much. It's all
The temple, like...
yes, the temporal area. So you put the hand, open the hand like this, like holding the basketball. Put the hands on here. You see the curve of my hand touch here, and the other hand holds here, and lean forward. You feel, lock your arm, feel impact to your shoulder. 1. Okay, and move a little bit 45 degree. 2.
You must repeat this.
Yes. And 3. That's all. 1, 2. Yeah, the base of the palm is pressing on the base of the muscle. And 3.
It's almost all along the...
Yeah, temporal muscle. Yes, muscle on the side. A whole thing. Okay.
0.4.
Yes. Yeah, 0.4. And then from here, you can give the pressure into the muscle. Okay. This muscle here, next to the scapula here, someone called teres muscle or something like this.
Teres major.
Yeah, teres major, right? In this area on the side, this is a lot of people when they cannot lift up the arm. They need to work here when they have a numbness in the finger or the end. When you drive scooter or something and you grab and you feel numb on here, these are where you can press. Okay, and how to do? This is from beginner class, but you can work from here. So the way how to sitting, I have the space. The way how to sitting is also very important to work. So you move yourself. You see, her knee, her shoulder, my chest, always this direction. If you walk from below, you go this way. If I work on the top, I go this way. And then I step forward and say, the hands here lift up. I step forward. You see my feet a little bit this direction, and then her body should be a little bit 90. So now the scapula is showing up here on the side of this. So when you work, you can lock the hands here. Suppose someone is small. If someone hands long and tall, you hold like this. Okay. If someone tall, cannot. If small, it's okay. Easy like this. Now scapula open, and this teres muscle, you put the hands on. This we call infraspinatus here. Yes, on top of the scapula, or you also can work. You can see from the shirt crossing this. This is quite pinch, but you can press and hold a little bit. This is run to the elbow, to the little finger. And this one, this go to here, follow the outside line of the arm. And this especially run from here down to the finger. So you put like this and then lean forward to the knee. See, you hold scapula with the forefinger and you palm right on here and lean forward. And
you squeeze a little bit scapula in the same time?
No, it's just stable.
Yeah, just stable.
And you see, if I'm not stable, I slide.
Yeah,
so I
okay,
grab
stable.
and I lean that way. Feel a little pressure here and try to move the scapula backward.
Okay.
Because people inward, scapula roll and pressing into the nerve, they get numb. So you have to push it back. So you put like this.
And this is also you said for people that cannot raise up.
No, cannot lift up this way. Lengthening this way because this muscle. If you block like this, you cannot lift up. See?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
It's okay.
What was the name? Can you tell her what's the name of this muscle?
Teres major.
Teres.
Teres major, latissimus, teres major,
Yeah.
teres minor,
Uh-huh.
infraspinatus,
Okay. Yes.
supraspinatus.
Okay. So this here teres now muscle. Okay. Palm here. Okay. Muscle in front of this is helping for numbness in the finger. A lot of people have problem with numb here in the little finger. Like every time ride scooter, you have to do like this. It's here. Okay. Actually, when I work here, I would like to share a little bit thing for you how to work in this muscle. Okay. In extra, you put this hand, do soft first, or you can activate like this, and you stay in the front of the client. Okay. Roll the shoulder a little bit forward, and you put the thumbs just right under to stretch them like this. You put in to release.
Under the scapula.
Then
Yeah,
you enter,
same.
that's subscapularis.
Yes. Rock
That's subscapularis.
The muscle?
Subscapular.
Yes, that's
Yes.
the front of the shoulder blade.
They're amazing, no?
Yes.
They have nice muscles.
If you can get it,
Okay.
you can get in there.
Like this one. Yeah, not until the armpit. Just here. Here, right to the elbow, no? To the finger.
Yeah.
Yes, like this. A lot of people is have problem a lot
Yeah.
with numb in the finger and ring finger. You work like this, and one thing is you have to work is we call center between the back of the hand and the middle finger. You make the client stretch, and just right on the junction here, if you touch, they have like tendons here. You can work with forearm or the thumb to press right in the middle, right on top of the rib cage, but do slow. You just press, okay? This one sometimes is running into the middle of the hand. Middle of the finger is run to here. Radiation. Yeah. So this also help for wrist click also. So sometimes you have to find the keyboard where it came from. Okay, here around this, you make full stretching, and you work in the end of scapula like this to the front. You see, you can work with this, or you want to work with forearm press and hold. Okay.
Serratus anterior.
Around here. Okay, you just press and hold. Don't press so much because the rib cage.
It's over the rib cage.
You just right on top. See, scapula run just around this.
Serratus anterior.
It's just around.
Here.
Okay.
Yes, just around
That's the
here.
back of your shoulder.
Go to the finger, huh?
Put your elbow down.
Yeah, like
Put your
here.
elbow against the tree.
Yeah.
It's like kind of ticklish.
That's your lat.
Get the
Up
tendons.
and underneath your lat. You see that?
So it's connected
That's
with the
this.
tendon.
That's the.
Okay.
All the tendons.
Yes.
This muscle connected.
Yes. Okay.
What's this one?
So this one, okay, done from this. You remember the one when you sitting position and you do the elbow like this. You know, when you're sitting, put the elbow on the scapula and do like this. But this one, not only the technique, you can give only the elbow here, but you can also stretch the arm at the same time. How to do? Okay, look at this. The one we do this in beginner class, difficult, or someone want to sit and do like this. Oh, pain my back.
Yeah.
Side position, that's why include sitting. You put the hands behind. You start from below scapula to the top. So you hold like this, put the scapula like this, let this one activate. A little bit, don't pull too much. If someone very flexible, okay, you pull back like this and you put the thumbs on. You see? It's the same. Stable the thumb, put the body, come to press on the thumb. This one we call activate more, you see? If you see the scapula start to turn over, it's good. Mean all of this, because we work already around, is open. So this one, when I use for the technique for shoulder balance, arms balance. See, you can put with stable and put the arm. Let scapula compress your thumb. See, I stable. See, I pull the arm, compress. Like you put the elbow and let the arm compress your elbow. The same technique.
This is the same effect like what it in the scapula in the beginning, or is
But this is more activate.
The Robin Hood.
It's stronger.
Stronger.
But very nice. This
Also
one.
stretch. You
Where
see
is the
now her
elbow?
scapula more in front. You can work. See, you don't need any elbow to work like this. So you can go up to the top of the scapula on the corner, and you work like this.
So you start from here and you go.
Yes,
to
because this is the most flexible than the top. So you work from below to the top. If you work from the top to below, is the people start to feel, wow, it's so strong. So you need to start from below to the top. And you go, okay? If people are flexible, don't pull too much the elbow, okay? The elbow don't pull too much, just stable and you feel, okay? Maybe trying so you relax a little
But
bit
you
by
just pull the elbow, you don't push the thumb at all. Only
coordinate,
push.
coordinate.
Together.
Yes, coordinate. Okay. Now you can see he can go to any stretching or he can go to the arm. This is the way how to work in the side position. The problem is when you work like this, you have to put the towel and the pillow on, and you work like this. I don't feel anything. I feel not stable. I hate this one. You can do the arms like this. This hand support the arm, and this arm angle and work like this. So it's safe for the elbow. See? Not straight, nah? Straight you twist yourself. Angle and lean. Yes, safe and also nice connection. Take a picture if you like how to do. Okay, so you don't need to use a thumb. If you want to press, you just hold the pressure. Everything is run down to the hand, okay? And you see you hold the pressure like,
I like it. Don't use it like
yes, and like this. So you already touch, okay? And then change from this hand to be this hand. So you see the arm is already like this. And then when I work, not work on the top, nah? Not this one, not behind. Because the arm can turn here to here. So you touch like this and turn a little bit, okay? From this one, funny to here.
So it's line 3?
Now this is center.
Ah, center. Okay. Yeah, middle of the biceps.
Yes. Tricep
Triceps.
behind the rhomboid. Behind the deltoid. Where the ulnar muscle? What's it called? Ulnar nerve is run. Because we chase with ulnar. Okay. Below the brachial plexus. Okay. So it's around here behind. Okay. Like this. Here into the elbow and the little finger. Okay. This is easy way to work. And then after that you can work even hands working. You can go to like this. And when you turn the hand like this, not supposed to turn, you have to turn from behind like this. So track and turn. So you can work anything with the hand working. This is very simple work that you know how to do with the hand, like thumbing press. You can add off from here. So you see this one, you can also work from people don't need to sitting position and don't need to lay down on the belly because everything covered already this.
You get into that point there as well.
Yes. Yes.
You mean if you do all this, you don't need to
Yes.
people on the bed? Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Royal massage. Nothing on the. they never
Royal
lie.
Thai massage is no stretching,
No stretching.
no at all.
But they don't lie on their tummy, right?
No,
No.
because if they lay down top, the main thing for Royal Thai massage, mostly people work in royalty class, upper class. If lay down on the belly, if the muscle is terrorist, they can step the knife immediately, so they don't see when they enjoy it. But when like this, they can see also how to do. That's
So you
why
don't
the
trust-
muscle never look at the client like they're like this.
I think it's because they eat too much food.
No, it's not about it. It's about the safeness.
So you are not trusting each other, or?
No, because royalty is a class. Like in India, they still have a class. Like
Yeah.
you cannot marry with the people who lower
Yeah,
like this.
yeah.
So they can never relax.
Well,
No.
they can relax because they're not lying on their
Lay
tummy.
down the belly because
you can
if
relax
you're like
physically.
this, you don't see the people who's behind you. So they cannot prepare
Yeah.
themselves also. They cannot relax. So they have many things, like before you say royalty people like king. The people when they lay down, you have to put the hand and like this. Don't face up to see the king in 100, 200, 300 years. If you watch the king, you get cut the head. immediately. So when the king, no, now it's okay. But never, yes. Okay, this kind of thing they can do. Chest massage, if you do chest, you can do from here. You sit down, is the angle, you put the arms like this. So you can work on the pectoral muscle. Everything you can work from here, like this. You can put the elbows on, like this, drop. You can work in the arm, in any way you can do from here.
This shoulder here, would you have it like pulled out so that
No,
not
it's
blocked?
okay.
That's
It's okay, because she lean like this already.
Okay.
So I can rest the elbow here, you see, 45 degrees. And then I can work like this. Or someone want to work with this way, I rest, and my face this way, and I see my parallel, and I work like this.
Who needs thumbs, huh?
Yes, so many things that you can work, even like rotation, you see, press and circle a little bit like this, you can do also. Many things that you can, but now I would like you to focus in this position first, then you know already how to do, Okay, make a little break, and then I will go to the next one, chicken.